It is 15 degrees in Perth right now. You're watching 9 News at 5 as we return to a greyish winter's day. Premier Mark McGowan's promising not to bend strict COVID rules to accommodate a possible footy grand final in the West. While Optus Stadium's emerging as the top contender to host the big game, the AFL remains wary of our history of snap lockdowns. Let's welcome our Pulse guests this afternoon. Special guests, TV legend Rove McManus and Fremantle's Deputy Mayor Andrew Sullivan to talk this over. Hello.
Hello.
I'm on.
Rove, you've been to a grand final?
I have been to a grand final, 2013, when we...
Is it worth it? Is it worth it just to have a grand final here in WA?
Absolutely, and I think that they'll do it, surely. Like, the idea of... We'll be like the kids who have a pool in summer. Like, if we're the only place that you can have a grand final, suddenly we'll be everyone's best mate.
So the prospect excites you?
It does excite me. You can't see it from this angle, but I'm very excited.
Andrew, what would you do to make it COVID-proof? Would you go as far as compulsory jabs for punters, perhaps?
Look, I like the idea of the no jab, no seat, so that'd be pretty good. But look, in all honesty, it'll be a fantastic event. Send the teams over, send the staffers over, maybe leave the AFL coterie back in Melbourne behind the closed border, and just let the people, the footy fans of Perth, go to the footy.
We don't care who's playing. We'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there.
And I love it. It's this time of year for a Fremantle Dockers fan where you season comes down to something being mathematically possible, which is a great time of year.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say to you, Rove. What do you think of the chances are of Freo playing in Perth?
Well, it's possible. I'll be honest. I don't know if I'm meant to be here today. I just came in hoping to get Matthew Pavlich's autograph and took a wrong turn, so I hope
he's just around the corner. We'll get him for you later.
Any feathers. But look, it's a chance. It's all dependent on other teams losing, and isn't that a great place to be?
Exactly. All right, next up. The Afterpay Day sale is back on from today through to Sunday, offering a massive list of discounts from big brands. But can we afford the bargain? The system has been criticised for encouraging struggling consumers to take on debt that they can't handle. Andrew, is it wrong to tempt vulnerable people into more financial debt, or do we just have to take responsibility for our own impulse control? Yeah,
look, I don't think it's the Afterpay that's the problem. I mean, we've had, delayed payment type systems for as long as I can remember. But, what we've got is this sort of rampant consumerism, and that's the problem. And I think online shopping has only made that even worse. So really it's about trying to deal with the consumerism that we have as a society.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever bought on eBay?
You can't ask that live.
We won't go there, Andrew.
You can't
Rove, most of us do love a bargain, like a bit too much for our own good, perhaps.
Yeah, but I think it's a risk worth taking. Like, I love chocolate mousse, Mon. You know that about me. And if you said, here's a bowl of chocolate mousse, I'd go, great. If you said, here's a bucket of chocolate mousse, I would just keep going and just until the point where quite clearly it was a bad decision. If
we're really honest with ourselves, I think most of us would do the same.
Amen.
OK, let's finish today with the fresh petition for the future design of the Fremantle traffic bridge. It is doubling down on the vision to convert it into a linear park green space, allowing for a range of outdoor activities. Rove, you are a former southern suburbs boy. Do you care to throw any ideas into the mix?
Well, I just love that the bridge is still there. Has it been checked for trolls?
Yes, there are some.
There you go. Maybe just keep the trolls there and then it becomes a tourist attraction. I love the fact that if you take a wrong turn there, you just suddenly end up on Leach Highway and you don't know what went wrong. So I like keeping that thrill, and I will miss the bridge if it goes, but I don't know what the plans are.
Andrew, it does seem like everybody's had a say by now. How many more suggestions can you take?
Look, I would just love one good suggestion. I mean, I think the idea of the High Line is a great idea. What really troubles me is the design of the new bridges. And we're kind of like in Perth, we want Perth to be a great city, a great place to live and everything, but we're leaving the design of our city to those people that build freeways, and we're getting really bad outcomes. So yeah, let's just
throwing some shade.
Let's keep it something that is really characteristic of Freo.
Absolutely,
Andrew,
and puts Freo on the map again.
And put Freo on the map. Andrew, Rove, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
This is my actual height.
Thanks.